Hi folks, I'm just going to go through a process here of how to upload the images of your solutions, your answers for your assessments, either in numeracy or maths. Some of you may have had problems trying to just take a photograph of an image and upload it, and it might say this image is too big. And if it's saying the image is too big, then the image is too big because it's not allowing you. And it doesn't matter how many times you press the button, it won't allow you. So unless you're very technologically advanced, then you can get around that problem. Okay. From my experience of what happened last year, the first kind of COVID year of the online assessments, this was a real problem. So here is a solution that actually works. So what it does, if you take your images, and we'll go through this process, but basically you're taking your images and you're putting them onto a Word document, and you can have as many images, well, I don't know, up to about 15,000 or something. But well, maybe you won't need more than between 12 and say 15, 17, depends. Just think of it this way. One image per question would be good so we could see everything. Okay, so I'm just going to go through a process here where it would work. Right, I don't know if I should type this or just talk about it. I'm just going to talk through it, okay? Right. When you've done your assessment, or so you've got your assessment, you received it through assignments and Teams. Take pictures of all your images of your solutions. Make sure that you can actually see everything in that picture that you have taken. You have not missed anything out. Make sure you're taking the image square on, i.e. it's not at an angle, it's not upside down. We don't want your cat in the background. Okay, so you might have to trim down your document, but you've all got smartphones, you just know how to do that kind of stuff. So I'm now going to go through the process of how I would do it. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open up a Word document. There you go. So I'm opening up a Word document here. And right, so into a little blank document there. And let's see, how's it going to go? So you put anything down here that you want. So put your name. So put your name. So I'm just putting that, and I'll just put down the date. Right, see when you're doing this in the assessment, if you're watching this, don't write date, like D-A-T-E, actually put down the specific date. Right, so see for me, I'm just going to make that a wee bit bigger. That's just me. Okay. Right, so that's my Word document opened up. I'm just going to hit my return key here. that's it. Just hit it here. So what I've done is I went through a revision sheet with some of my classes, and I've taken photographs of these and I've emailed them to my college email address. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my college email address and open that up. Right, okay, so that was it there. I just put in numeracy 5 answers, that's fine, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're seeing this and this was not your class. So, right. So this is my workings I put down. So I go into an option, however you do it, I right click it on my machine. If you got a different way of doing it, that's okay. So you've got various options here. So copy image link, copy image, save image, open image, copy image. That's a simple one. So I'm going to left click on it. However your machine does it, do it. I'm going to copy it. Right, I'm now going to go down and, oh, I need to see, yep, so I'm going down the bottom here and I'm opening my document. Right, so for me to put, to copy it in, I have to go to the paste options here, and hopefully you can see it. It looks like there's three sort of clipboards here, and it's the one on the right, and that looks like it's got little mountains or something like that. So that's the one I need to select by hitting a left click, or however you do it, clever people. So I've pressed that, and and you may be thinking, I can't see anything because I know the picture will be pretty big, so let's put it downstairs. Yes, I'm just going to travel downstairs. There it is, and it's massive. So what I need to do here is I just need to left click on it until I can see these little circles at the side. So that means that lets me increase or decrease the size of this image. So I'm just going to bring it down a little bit, and it won't let me do it all in one go. I know it won't. Right, so I'm just trying to get it all in so that the entire image is within the boundaries of my page. Right, and I think that's okay. That's quite legible to me. So I'm just hitting left click outside the document. What that does is it brings the cursor down to the bottom of the page. So that's my first document. Right, that was my first solution. It doesn't matter what the question was about. The whole point of this is to show you how to import your images. So I'm just going to just right click it, okay, and I don't need to go on a new page because we'll see what happens next. So I hit return key a few times because I don't want one document going on top of another. Right, I'm now going to go back to my email. Right, so up here, that was that first one. So I go to the left or the right, I can see this right, it's saying next attachment, so hit that. Okay, so that looks like my next solution. So again, I go and highlight the option. For me, it's to right click, and then again, I go down to copy image. I've done it. As soon as I've hit copy image, it disappears, so I need to go back to my document. It brings me back to my cursor. I right click it, and I go up to my paste options, and again, it's the third one, the one on the right with the wee sort of mountains. Not the paintbrush, not the arrow, the wee kind of mountains. Hit that. Okay, I've hit it. Those options have disappeared, so I know the image is in the document somewhere. So I go down and find it. And because it's so big, it's taken it to another page, but again, I can only see like half the document. it's there. So I have to left click on the document so I can see these little circles coming up, and okay, and it lets me size the document. So I'm just bringing it down a little bit at a time. Okay, and sometimes you might have to go up a little bit here, then I need to go up again because I can't see the entire document. Yep, I'm coming down there. So let's keep going. I could leave it there because I can see the document is, but I think just for symmetry I want to make the left hand margin the same as the right hand margin approximately. I'm now, I can still see the little circles on the borders. Okay, so if I come outside the document, press either left or right, I'm just going to go to the right, and it takes me down to the bottom right hand corner of that document. That's where my cursor is. So because that's on the second one, I'm going to hit it a couple of times, go back to my email, okay, where my images were, and go to the next document. Okay, so can we do it faster here? Yeah, I'm happy with that. So go for my options. For me, it's a right click. Again, it's copy image. That is the one, copy image. Okay, I've copied it. The options have disappeared. Let me go downstairs to pick up this Word document on the bottom here. See it? Yep. So I've picked it up. So I can see my cursor flashing down bottom left here. And now, for me, I right click it and I go for my paste option. Again, it's pasting the one with the little kind of mountains or pyramids, what you might call them. Okay. Well, as soon as I've clicked that, it disappears. So I know it's put the document in. Again, it's too big. Right, I'm just trying to make it a little bit smaller here, and it's not small enough. So I need to go grab the top corner again and drag it down, drag it down, drag it down, just like me dragging you down. And let's see, let's drag it down, let's drag it down. Right, the margins are same. Okay, let me come outside the document, and when I hit the cursor and left click on it, the little circles would disappear and my cursor has went down the bottom. Okay, so I'm going to hit return a few times, return again. Right, I might as well just go for the fourth. The reason, when you're doing this, you might have about 15 solutions. That's fine. This is the whole point of this. Okay, so go for my option. My option here to bring up. I right click. I copy image. There you go. Going down to my document, the Word document down the bottom there. I've opened it up. I can see my cursor flashing there. I have to right click to get my options. There you go. Hit that there. I know the documents went in because the options have disappeared again. There you go. It's too big, so we're going to size it. I'm going to size it. There you go. Can I just about grab that top circle there? Just going to bring it down. Yep. Sometimes you need to have 2, 3, 4, 5 goes at this. All depends on your machine. And also it depends on the device that you use to take the photographs with. Some of you may know a way of saving your images and resizing it in terms of data, because you may have downloaded it. So what I'm doing here, I'm just looking at that. So I'm going to make this a little bit smaller, and so that you can see all. So I can see all. So that's what I've got. I've got a 4-page document and 4 questions. I can still read it even when I've got all 4 documents just in my screen here. That's fine. What this process has done, I said at the start, for some reason that I don't know about, is it reduces the amount of data. It's basically, it's like photocopying, I think, right? It doesn't need all the little pixels and things like that. So, Right, I'll just, so I'm pleased with that. So the next thing you need to do, right, once you're happy that you've got all the information, you've not missed out anything, right? And these don't have to be in order, so don't get upset with that. They don't have to be in order. That's fine. That's fine. So you need to remember and save the document. So just go up, you save it however you want. And I can't even spell assessment. I'll just put tester because I know I've got another one. And you go and save it. I'm not saving it in OneDrive. I'll save it in my own computer here. And what did I call it? Tommy Kelly Numeracy Assessment Tester. Okay, that's fine. So I'm now going to save that. Right. I'm going to go and minimize that now. Get rid of that. I'm going to get into my documents. Okay, and I'm just going to go and make sure it is there. So would I call that Tommy Kelly Tester? Tommy Kelly Numeracy. Oh, that's that one there. Right, because I've got loads of them, because I show lots of my classes these things. It's in there. So, that's fine. So, what are we going to do now? I'll just type this here. Yep. So, you can go back to assignments. Okay. And teams are on teams. So we'll just bring that up here. So you're going to upload it. I'll just put specified, whatever specified means. Right, so yeah, there's a lot going on there, but so the whole point of recording this here was so you can go back and have a look at what I've done. If your commands on your device are a little bit different, if it's not right click and go up and do this, because some of you know how to operate your devices a lot better than myself. But I would encourage you to use this method because I have definitely seen people try to upload naked images and they're too big and they get frustrated. Right, so please have a go at this. Right, let's see. Right, I think that's me now, so I'm going to go and close this. And I shall see you later. Right, bye folks.